Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 6. I'm going to uh, talk about it here, or I'm going to go over what we're going to talk about here in a second. Um, as always, I got to, you know, share my stuff so that way people know that we are live. So just give me a few seconds. I'm sure there's a better way that we can set it up, but I'm not tech savvy. So just give me about 2 more seconds. Come on. Do-do-do-do-do. My Wi-Fi sucks where I'm at. Here we go. Yeah. All right, what's going on, everybody? Thank you if you watched the first minute and you are still with me after that. Like I said, I need to find a better way to do that. So I know usually I just talk about random stuff like sports and all that stuff, but today I actually want to talk about a topic that I wanted to talk about since like episode 1 or 2, but I didn't really know how to go about it, and I probably still don't know how to go about it, but we're going to talk about it anyways. And that's depression and suicide. We need to have a realistic conversation about it because it does exist. And if you need help for any area of your life, whatever have you, you can talk to me. Please go talk to someone because you matter, and I want you here on this earth because you are better above ground than you are under it. So, that being said, today's topic is going to be depression and suicide, and I'm gonna kind of tell you a little bit about how I kind of deal with it. Not the depression and suicide, but how my wife kind of deals with it, and how we kind of get around things um, like that. So, I'm gonna read you some statistics, and we're gonna get in it. Now, before I actually start, I just want to say there is a difference between just having a bad day, because everybody has bad days, and being, just depressed, down in the dumps, feeling like you're not wanted, all that kind of stuff. So there is a difference. So don't mistake your uh, bad day and think you have depression. Now you might, and I hope that you don't. And I don't want to be an a hole for saying that, but there is a difference between just having a bad day and being depressed. Because my wife has those days too. Some days she's just out of it. Some days uh she just has a bad day. So I'm gonna read you some statistics about uh depression here in a second. Oh, what was the- So some statistics from this is from singlecare.com about depression. About more than 264 million people suffer from it. Depression is the leading cause of disability in the world. 17.3 million adults, or about 7.1% of the adult population, have had at least one major depressive episode. Of those major depressive episodes, 63.8% of adults and 70.77% of adolescents have had severe impairment. Women are nearly twice as likely as men to have depression. And major depressive episodes were most prevalent among adults, so 11.3%, and adolescents 16.9%, reporting two or more races. Adolescents aged 12 to 17 had the highest rate of major depressive episodes, which is about 14.4%, followed by young adults 18 to 25, uh, which is about 13.8%. So suicide, or not suicide, but depression rather, is a problem. And I know we can't control it. It's a part of the brain. It's a part of the way we think and the neurological systems and all that stuff. I don't know too much about it, but those are just some statistics Mm, and yeah, I'll talk more about it and how I kind of see things. So, as far as suicide goes, it affects all ages, obviously. In 2020, suicide was among the top nine leading causes of death for people ages 10 to 64, and suicide was the second leading cause of death for people ages 10 to 24 and 25 to 34. And that's from the CDC. Now, you can say whatever you want about them, but that's where I got that. So, suicide and depression is there. I don't know too much about suicide. I haven't had anybody that I know personally take their life or anything like that. If you need to call someone, you need to talk to somebody. I put the national uh, crisis hotline in my description. So if you need to call somebody, talk to them. Because like I said, people are better above ground than they are below it. And if you need any help, please call, reach out. I would like for you people to be alive, breathing, and I hope everyone is having a good day so far up to that point. Like I said, I don't know too much, so this is just what we're going to talk about. Probably going to be a short episode. I don't really care. I just want people to know that I'm here for you, and I hope, like I said, I just hope everybody reaches out and talks to somebody because everybody is very, very important. With that being said, my wife did grant me permission to kind of talk about how she deals with it and how we kind of deal with it as a couple. So for the longest time, she always said she was going to go talk to somebody. And I always said, "Hey, go ahead. I support you." And when you're in a relationship like that, you have to support the other person because even if you may be hurting, your feelings matter too. But if they say, "Hey, I need to talk to somebody. I need to do this," and you might not know how to deal with it, that's okay. Have them go talk to somebody, be there to support them, because I'm telling you right now, there is nothing more or as big as just being a supportive person, whether it's girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, doesn't matter. Just be there uh, for each other. That's basically, oh, excuse me. That's basically what it is. Because I can tell you firsthand, excuse me, I can tell you firsthand that my wife, there's days where she does just have a bad day and she's totally fine. There's other days where she can go from happy to sad in the snap of a finger. So when she told me she was gonna go talk to somebody, I said, "Hey, go ahead. You have to 110% be on board with your person. Like you just have to uh, show them that you're there because the minute you show that you're not, it's gonna go downhill. It's gonna go downhill quick. So just show support for him. And then there's nights where my wife just wants to lay in bed and not do anything. That's fine. There's nights where she just, she just wants to cuddle, and that's fine. And then, there's nights where she wants to be alone, and I get that. But you just gotta show them that you're always there. You're there to support them, and no matter what, you're gonna be there for them. Now, it's a hard battle some days because you never know. They might just, like I said, they could be happy one minute, sad the next. They could be happy one minute and just blah. They could have just a blah day, and you just don't know. You just don't know. But like I said, the main thing is just to be there for them, try to comfort them in any way, and that's all I can really tell you guys from my personal experience. You just gotta be there. You gotta show them that you care. You gotta show them that you're willing to step up. Or you gotta show them that you are just gonna give them whatever they need. Because, like I said, that you could have bad days. You could have good days. You can have a blah day. You don't know. You don't know what's gonna happen, and that's okay. But just be there to support them. Um, so that's all I really got for you guys today. Like I said, I probably didn't know how to go about this, and I probably could have went about this a better way. Uh, but this is just trying to share some stuff that I personally experienced, and then I just want to tell you and everybody else that, like I said, probably about 5 times now, you're a better above ground than you are below it. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm not gonna put my socials down because this is more of a serious episode. Next week we'll talk more about life and stuff in general. I got some stuff going on, uh, but I just want you guys to know that if you need to reach out, go ahead. If you need to call somebody, like I said, the suicide prevention lifeline is in my description. So call that, get a hold of somebody, talk to somebody because you matter, you're important, and I hope everyone has a very, very blessed day. I'll see you guys next week.